Hi everyone, it's Natalie, and thank you so much for joining me today. So I know it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, and that's just because it's been a very hectic week, well, a couple of weeks, with work and kids. And this week, Avonlea actually talked to me about this girl that was picking on her. And so I went to the teacher and we addressed and fixed the problem. But this reminds me of a time when I was little and I got picked on a lot. So when I was in middle school, I lived in City Heights, California. And I was just very different that I was just always a target. And it just got so bad that kids were trying to fight me. And one day, these group of girls, 3 of them, decided to fight me in this random day. But a lot of kids knew. And so when I got off, I was walking out and a crowd was surrounding me. And I see these girls and they were about to fight me. And in my head, I'm like, oh, fudge. I'm about to get beat up, but you know what, Natalie? You can't run because there's people all around you, so it is what it is. Just at least try to punch somebody. So when we were about to fight, you just hear this lady say, Natalie, ¿qué estás haciendo? And we just turn around and it was my mom. And it was really embarrassing too. So my mom told him to shoo, to stop, and that they're mean. And we went to the car. And so finally I told my mom everything. And that made, my mom made a decision to move us to a different place. And it was Mira Mesa. And it was a lot better. But when I was in middle school, there was more white and Asian, and there was not a lot of Hispanics. So that alone, I was kind of isolated a little bit. And I was just so different that people were just like, oh, who is this new girl? And already I had a bad experience with people that I just did not try to be open with people. And never in a million years I would have thought that now, me being 25 years old, I would have so many friends, and friends that I know are gonna last a lifetime. And I just coasted through my life in middle school and high school, just being there, just ready to graduate, and that's it. And when I met Brian and I married him and we moved to North Carolina, Brian had to deploy a lot, which he had to go overseas a lot. So he wasn't home much, and I still worked, and I had Avonlea. And my mom started getting really sick, and these coworkers that became my friends were there for me. They helped me. When I would feel lonely, they would be there for me. When I had to work, they would take care of Avonlea. And I had never thought I would have these kind of friends. And when I moved to Oklahoma, this same thing happened. And it's amazing because it got so much better. And I wish that I could talk to the 13-year-old me and say, it's gonna get better. Because at that time, you don't really think about stuff like that. And I am so grateful of the people that I've met, and I'm so happy that people reached out to me and actually tried to get to know me. And that made me to have confidence and actually just reach out to people too. And it's just, I don't feel alone, and it's good. And I never felt that alone because I had my siblings, but when you move to different states, you don't get to interact with them. And so if you have kids, please educate them, because kids are mean. But if you tell them that it's okay if somebody's not like you, you just needed to learn to respect them. You don't have to like them, just respect how they are. Things will be so much easier. And if you're an adult and you're still an asshole, then good luck to you, because your life is gonna suck and you're gonna be lonely. But yeah, that's my story when I got really bullied, and it sucked, but I got through it, and I'm a strong person because of it. And because I almost got beat up, I had to learn how to fight, so that was good. And maybe during the next video I will tell you guys the time that I broke my nose, and that was because of a fight. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.